Subaru has a new Solterra, now Toyota has a new BZ, and no, that is not a nickname. The company's only full battery electric vehicle receives a brand new name for its 2026 refresh, as well as updates to the hardware that finally make it worth a serious look. Let's talk about that name change. Launched back in 2022, the BZ4X was meant to be the start of a sub-brand of EVs for the US market, and in other markets that was also the plan, and that plan did come to fruition. You'll find new BZ models continually popping up in China, Japan, and elsewhere, but here, Toyota has decided that hybrids are their strongest assets, and the drop of the 4X suffix clearly shows that this is now the only BZ model we are ever going to get. Now that doesn't mean that Toyota has given up entirely on EVs, stay tuned for more on that. The updates the BZ receives for 2026 show that Toyota is paying attention to the competition and seriously attempting to win back buyers who were previously able to find better options for the money at Chevy, Nissan, Hyundai, and Kia. The electric components of the car have been beefed up pretty significantly. Right out the gate, the new BZ comes equipped with the NACS charge port located on the front right side of the car, meaning that this Toyota can DC fast charge at Tesla supercharger stations. An adapter will get you access to the old CCS style plug if you go to Electrify America or elsewhere. How often will you need to charge? If you go for the single motor XLE with a 74.7 kWh battery, you can go 314 miles. Go for the smaller 57.7 kWh battery in that trim, and you'll only be able to go 236 miles. The other configurations fall somewhere in between. The onboard AC charger for at-home and public level 2 charging gets a bump from 7.6 kilowatts in power up to now 11, while DC fast charging can do the 10 to 80% run in roughly 30 minutes. Though they aren't explicitly saying if the 150 and 100 kilowatt charging speeds for the front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive models respectively is changing at all here. But we do know that it will support plug-in charge for the first time and has battery preconditioning and a heat pump. The electric motors have been boosted on every model. The front motor now puts out 221 horsepower versus 201 from last year, while the all-wheel drive's rear motor now produces roughly 117 horsepower, with net output rising 50% to 338 horsepower. This is a welcome improvement because last year's all-wheel drive model only had a 13 horsepower advantage over the front-wheel drive model. 0 to 60 miles per hour will now take only 4.9 seconds, making this a much more exciting daily driver. In terms of styling, the new BZ looks more like a modern Toyota now, with a revised nose that incorporates the familiar connected hammerhead LED lighting signature. Like its Solterra sibling, the black body cladding can now be optioned with the body color instead, giving it a more upscale look. Inside, the dashboard receives an overhaul, including a redesigned center console with dual wireless phone chargers and a new larger 14-inch touchscreen up above all of that. So, does this update and name change move the BZ into competitive territory? Let us know down in the comments below.